Alright, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Half Fast 719. Cruising around in some Crocs. I'm a hillbilly. Kid washed his first gen today. Came out alright. Oxidation. Oh, is that a scratch? Is that a scratch right there? Oh, man. Hopefully it doesn't scratch this truck. Alright, this is my weekly or my days off report. Anyway, yeah. Been doing nothing but working on this beast. Just fixing screw-ups that the kid did or whoever owned it before him. Maybe it was just Dodge. Heater wouldn't work, so the blower wouldn't work. Took the blower switch all completely apart. Not the selector, but the push-in. Alright, I'm just going to tell you because I'll show you guys in a second. Anyway, took that all apart. Tested the motor, the blower motor, put power to it. Blower motor worked fine. Can't really test all the functions without just pulling the valves because it's vacuum controlled. So, anyway, yeah, it's a lot of work. Anyway, yeah, so took the mirrors off. Kid is gonna go with a semi-truck style mirror, tow mirror. As you can see, it's massive. It's like 16 inches by 7 inches. He's got two of these. They're powered, which is weird. They're powered just this way, but not that way. Not that way, obviously. Put some oil in the transfer case. Still haven't done anything with the exhaust. It's painting all the plastics. All the plastics have been painted. Excuse me. Oh, other than the door panels. Door panels, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Headliner is done. I did headliner with what do you call this? Felt, I guess. Anyway, I was thinking maybe what I can do, and what I'm going to do for sure is the bottom down here. I'm going to use this same felt down there on the bottom. This up here, I don't know yet. I don't know if I could take that off and put this on, or if I could take that off and go get some vinyl. Like some car seat vinyl. And see if I can't wrap that with vinyl. But yeah. Alright, let's go in the truck. See, seatbelts. Just got a lot of stuff everywhere. Did weld up these holes. Welded them up. Started grinding them. I figure I'll just wait to grind them. Anyway. Cut this hole out here for this little flapper. Cut this hole out for wiring. The window glued. I did glue the window in its little track. The track piece that holds the glass. It's all glued. I cleaned that all up. Excuse me, I just ate dinner and it was spicy. Anyway, glued it all up. Got the window up here. The track that the window rides in, you got a wheel, and then it kind of does a scissor. I don't know how to do scissors. Anyway, it goes. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Basically spreads and then tapers back when it gets down here, and then spreads. So in the center is probably its farthest spread. So I had to find that center. Yeah, I found the center, found everything, put the window up, gonna let it dry for a couple days, maybe week, the whole week, while I go back to work. Yeah, I took this piece off, the metal piece that was here. I'm going to weld in. Excuse me, I'm going to weld in a piece. I went on the back side. That's why my arms are all jacked up. My right arm's even worse. I don't know if you can even see all those marks. Probably not because it's too bright. Anyway, that's from sticking my hand in here. My arm and everything. Whatever's on here. Poison oak, poison ivy. Who knows what's on there. Anyway, yeah. As you can see, got the dash painted. Dash is black. Got the gauges installed. This trim, oh, it's hard to show you guys the trim. It is all gray, charcoal gray all the way around. Headliner came out really nice. What that noise was. Anyway, headliner came out pretty good. All the trim, like I said, is all whatever it is. We got the seats, the speakers. Those are speaker boxes. Sorry, I'm moving up and down because I can't see. So those are little speaker boxes with some Memphis speakers. The guy cut the hole. And zoom in real quick. So he cut the hole for the speaker to fit in, and then just drilled holes and stuck the mesh plate on the exterior of this little box. So I decided to take my little Milwaukee die grinder, angle grinder, and clean up the opening so it looks more symmetric. And ended up using these little guess they're like one-way nuts, so it's just threaded on the backside. Anyway, installed that seat only to realize I have to put the carpet stuff in first, that rear seat, and then I did the same as the headliner. I did that all the way around on the back. Basically just took the material I took off, laid it down on top of that stuff, and then cut it to its template. Cut the sides. One piece was this side, one piece was that side, obviously. Anyway, got the seats mocked up a little bit. So it's going to be where they're going to be. They are powered seats, lumbar, forward, back, tilt, back, whatever. It's just a 2-wire power. So it's just a positive and negative. So I'll run a wire off of this. Not sure if I'll run a relay or not. I probably won't. I probably should, but I probably won't. Anyway, and then speaker wire, or seatbelt wire, which is the black and white wire right there. So for the seatbelt. So I need to bring these seats this way a little bit. I got to bring this end up. That seat's just floating in there. I did the back holes already. The back holes are going to mount to this. I can't move this one forward. But there's a weird angle in here. It like goes this way and goes this way. So it comes into like a little cove. So I bent that up and back to fit basically right in that little cove, and then put a bolt in it. So yeah, coming along pretty good. Got the radio installed. So this is the heater control thing that I had to take all this all apart back in there. It's these little plastic like melted rivets. They're like they're plastic and they melt them to kind of glue it together. But yeah, I can't even think. The guy, when he put the radio in, from what I noticed, is when he installed this radio, he pushed it without tucking those wires that connect to the back of this, without tucking those like up in this little groove that's back there. He just pushed this radio in, and the wires were like pinched and rocking the connector, so the connector wasn't straight. The connector was like this. So I fixed all that, did all that junk, cleaned up all the contacts inside of it, and yeah, it works now. So that's what I've been doing. All this stuff, wiring, all under here. He had an alarm, a Viper alarm system installed. I didn't remove it, I just reran all the wires to a better location. And there's little tabs like this, like that one back there, that I had to JB weld because they were breaking, just like these tabs are broke, that one and that one, but that's before me. Got all this in. The mirrors, those mirrors are power. I'm going to wire them to the switch, which wiring's in here, so they are heated also. What I would like to do is I'd like to throw a heated switch here where the overdrive button was. So if I can get something to where I can throw the heated switch here, that way he can have heated, and then he'll just have right and left for all that. Missing 2 screws. Not missing, I just got lazy, got done. I had to get ready to go spend time with the wife, which is what I'm not doing now. I'm supposed to be in there because I gotta leave for work in the morning. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot coming, a lot going. Parts, rear disc brake parts, still on back order, and yeah, not sure if I showed you guys the back back there was on the wall was completely cracked. I think I might have showed you guys, but anyway, I got it all welded. Doesn't look the greatest. This stuff is kind of hard to weld. This older steel, older nasty steel. Let's see if I can line it up. No. Anyway, that took me about, not even joking, probably took about 6 to 7 hours. I tried TIG welding at 40 amps. I tried 35 and it just wouldn't even, at full throttle, it wouldn't even melt anything. It wouldn't even melt the steel rod I have, the filler rod. So I turned it up to 40, still wouldn't barely do anything, so I turned it up to like 45 amps, and it was able to burn, but then it would just cook through, so I tried like 43, I tried 44. It was kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, got a lot done this off days. Got the tranny serviced on the 4th gen. tranny serviced, a derail trans cooler installed. Everything's good there. I didn't even get what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do the brakes on this, the Hydro Boost, but I think we're going to be taking these fenders off. I'm going to take the fenders off and use the fenders in the barn. So once those fenders off, it gives me a lot cleaner access, or clearer access, and that way I can touch up some of that weld. That's right there. So anyway, yeah, got the Audi washed. It's just dusty as heck now. Maybe take my California duster and dust it. Got the AEM air filter from Mick, or not from Mick, but recommended by him. Got that installed. We're gonna see how this bad boy does tomorrow. Yeah. Had some friends come over, some people come over, did some stuff, hung out. Yeah, shopping. Yeah, did a lot. Anyway, alright guys, I'm gonna go in the house, upload this video, and you'll probably see it on Friday. Alright, see you in the next video. My next day's off. Yeah, stay cool. Don't start fires. And don't do what the man tells you to do. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Peace out.